Section 1 of Selected Poems. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Selected Poems by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. That Hill, read by Newgate novelist. It crawled away from 'neath my feet and left me standing there. A little at a time went up an atmospheric stair. I couldn't go for watching it to see where it would stop. A tree sprang out and waved to me when it had reached the top. The tree kept nodding friendly like, beckoning me to follow, and I went crawling up and up like it did from the hollow. Then I saw why the thing would go a-soaring from the dell. 'Twas nearing heaven every bound, and fleeing fast from hell. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Fortitude by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate novelist. She screamed, but no one heard her. Her body was a silencer. She cried and never moved a tear. Her heart was broken, tears dripped there. Silent, she seemed content to lay her soul awhile in fresh red clay. Proud to stand, all grief defying, we knew that she was all but dying. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. A Sonnet and a Rondo by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate novelist. Ah, I know what happiness is. It is a timid little fawn creeping softly up to me for one caress, then gone before I'm through with it. Away, like dark from dawn. Well I know what happiness is. It is the break of day that wears a shining dew-decked diadem, an aftermath of tears. Fawn and dawn, emblems of joy. I've played with them for years, and always they will slip away into the brush of another day. Is a human heart more brazen than a floating fleecy cloud pillowed on the sky's blue bosom, kissing stars before the crowd of earthly prudes, all forgiving secret passions of the earth, seducing a virgin seed till a bastard tree makes birth? Is a human heart immodest, more so than a cold steel pin staggering to a magnet waiting, or a hen bird fluttering when her mate calls? Can it be sin? Consummation of God's mating, proof that love needs no berating. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Renunciation by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate novelist. See, I fling doors open wide and close wet eyes tightly. No matter now the times I cried, nor pleas I pleaded nightly. I shall not hold you by a thread to beat 'gainst bars till love is dead, then wonder why it died. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Mirrors by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate novelist. She went along the street, swaying reed-like, she and other girls. Even forgotten were days long gone, days of harsh kinky curls, forgotten all but that she tripped honestly and fair. A windowed image broke the spell. She was a brown girl walking there. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Things Said When He Was Gone by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. My branch of thoughts is frail tonight as one lone wind-whipped weed. Little I care if a raindrop laughs or cries. I cannot heed such trifles now as a twinkling star or catch a night bird's tune. My whole life is you tonight, and you, a cool distant moon. With a few soft words to nurture my heart, and brighter beams following love's cool shower, who knows but this frail wind-whipped weed might bear you a gorgeous flower? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Walls of Jericho by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. Jericho is on the inside of the things the world likes best. We want in, the dark ones cried. We will love it as the rest. Let me learn, the dark ones say. They have learned that faith must do more than meditate and pray that a boulder may fall through, making one large man-size entrance into wondrous Jericho. They have learned, forget the distance, count no steps, nor stop to blow. Jericho still has her high wall, futile barrier of power, echoed with the dark one's footfall, marching around her every hour. Knowledge strapped down like a knapsack, not cumbersome, and money, not too much to strain the back. Dark ones seeking milk and honey. Over in the city staring up at us along the wall are the fat ones, trembling, swearing there is no room there for us all. But there have been too many rounds made to give the trip up here. Shout for joy, hear how it sounds, the very walls echo with cheer. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Revelation by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. 1. She walked along the crowded street, forgetting all, but that she was walking as the other girls, and dressed as carefully. The windows of the stores were frilled to lure femininity, to empty little pocketbooks, and assuage queen vanity. And so my walker liked a dress of silver and of gold, draped on a bisque mannequin, so blonde and slim and bold. She took the precious metal home, and waved her soft black hair. Powder, rouge, and lipstick made her very neat and fair. She slipped the dress on carefully. Her vain dream fell away. The mirror showed a brown-skinned girl she hadn't seen all day. 2. You have classic features, something like Cleopatra. Eyes like whirlpools, and as dangerous. Weeping willow eyelashes shade the mighty depth of your eyes. Your lips are danger signals, which a fool like me will not regard, but go dashing past them to gain a kiss, or death. That is what he said to me. I filled with a sweet and vain regret that beauty, the stranger, and I had met. His praise was heat to drink me dry, so I found a stream, and with a sigh I stooped to drink. Ah, to see the cruel water reflecting me, dark-eyed, thick-lipped, harsh, short hair. But Lucifer saw himself too fair. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. To an Icicle by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. Chilled into a serenity as rigid as your pose, you linger trustingly, but a gutter waits for you. Your elegance does not secure you favours with the sun. He is not one to pity fragileness. He thinks all cheeks should burn, and feel how tears can run. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Four Walls by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. 4 great walls have hemmed me in, 4 strong, high walls, right and wrong, shall and shan't. The mighty pillars tremble when my conscience polls and sings its song. I can, I can't. If for a moment Samson's strength were given me, I'd shove them away from where I stand. Free, I know I'd love to ramble soul and all, and never dread to strike a wall. Again, I wonder would that be such a happy state for me? The going, being, doing, sham, and never knowing where I am. I might not love freedom at all. My tired wings might crave a wall. 4 walls to rise and pen me in, this conscious world with guarded men. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. To One Who Thinks of Suicide by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. Sometimes it seems that only cowards live, with weighted hearts each day. It seems braver far to take life up and go a solitary way. It seems a self-reliant soul should know when life is palled, and win applause for surprising God, going in uncalled. Poor vain, gallant hero, if the journey ended at the grave, I would cheer you, or perhaps I'd go and wear the laurels of the brave. But no, I rather choose to stay and trust the clouds to blow away. I'll blink and peer through fog of doubt until God blows my candle out. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. A Dark Actress, Somewhere by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. They watched her glide across the stage, each one poised with breath a-tiptoe, felt his soul strings link with hers, loosed his heart, and let it go to her brown and tapering fingers, crushing it into a ball, throwing it with accuracy, smiling as she saw it fall. Bending willow-like to music, as a bird in willows, singing of a love that's so much fancy, from a dream marsh ever springing. Art, the critics said next day, and people flocked to see her play, laid their fair hearts at her feet, but never saw her on the street. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Fires by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. The bonfire flutters to an ash, and quietens to attest its love of earth. A dash of morning across the breast that gulps its cool tears down, sighing, "Now we'll have rest." And one by one mauve clinkers fall past my grate's hot bars, settle, willingly give all, with not a curse for fate who mars continuity of love, die smiling to the one above. But lately I have stood beside a long grey box, grey as the ash of any fire I've seen subside, and I have marked the long red dash of clay. Tears streamed. I turned, wondering why the fire still burned. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. End of Selected Poems by Blanche Taylor Dickinson. Thank you for listening.